So let's talk about the 7 books I have rated 5 stars so far in 2025. I've read 14 books in total so far, which have 7 books that are rated 5 stars. So I think that's a pretty good ratio, I would say. I'm super excited to read more books and I'm very happy with the books that I've rated 5 stars. So also I have read a lot of my Kindle, so I will show a lot of books on here as well. I have 3 physical books to show, so okay, I'm not going in order, but I will just grab whatever it's easy for me to show. So let's start off with a very good one, Twilight. This was... I was just reliving my teen self all over again. I love this so much. And please don't come at me, but I've never read them growing up. I don't know why. I really don't know. So I'm very glad that I can experience reading the books for the first time ever, which has been so amazing. I literally can't wait to continue with the series. I just really loved reading in Bella's perspective and what she thought of things, what she thought of Edward, and yeah, it's just a very easy read. I think I finished this in 3 days or maybe 2, something like that. It was pretty fast, so yeah, this did not disappoint. Next up is one I actually finished reading yesterday, and it's Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. And this is from the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and I'm totally obsessed. I just can't describe how good the series is. This is the third book. Yeah, the third book of the series. The characters are very likable. I would say like throughout the whole series, all the characters are very likable. And this book is like a grumpy sunshine trope, small romance trope, cowboys. Yeah, it had a lot of emotional parts in it, which I thought was very beautiful. I would 100% recommend this book. A little coffee break because I'm yapping too much. Alrighty, let's go to the third book, and that's The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I have been meaning to read this for so long. It has been on my bookshelf for maybe even 2 years, and I finally did it with my book club. We read together on Fable, and we finally read this one, and I'm so happy I finally read this one because it's amazing. The characters were very likable as well. I really love the female character, a main character in this. Also the male main character was very... if you know, you know. There were some plot twists in this story that I didn't see coming at all. And this was very surprising how it turned out. And because of the plot, I just know a lot will uncover and happen in the sequel. Definitely give this a try. It's amazing. Okay, the next one I will show on my Kindle, which is Heartless by Elsie Silver. This was my first Elsie Silver book and it did not disappoint. I read this with a friend and I'm not sure why we decided to read the second book of the series, but we did, and I'm happy with it because this was a great introduction to the whole world, the series, and just how Elsie Silver writes. And Kate Eaton, he set the bar high. I just don't know who in this series will top Kate Eaton. Like, grumpy farmer, cowboy, you name it. It's all in this book. So yeah, I don't think I need to explain what this book is about. I think a lot of people have read this already, and yeah, I'm super excited to dive further into Elsie Silver's world and books. If you have any recommendations what I should read from her, please let me know. The next one is definitely one of my favorites. It's called A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. This was like everything I wanted from like a sapphic vampire romance. It was amazing. I very liked how everything was described in the story. It was very detailed and I thought it was very beautiful. It made me feel like I could really be there in the story, in this like medieval European setting. Yeah, the story is actually a reimagining from Dracula's Brides, and you actually read in Constanta's perspective, which is Dracula's first bride. It's basically retelling her story and time with him, just everything that happens with her and her relationship with Dracula and all the other brides that are coming along the way. Okay, so the last two books that I rated 5 stars are thrillers, which is one of my favorite genres to read as well. One of them is Hidden Pictures. I heard so many things about this story and book, so I had to read it. It was spooky. I was actually scared at some point. Okay, I opened Goodreads on my phone so I could have a refresher again what Hidden Pictures was about, but it's a supernatural thriller, which why I got really spooked at some point in the story. Okay, I remember. So Mallory is the main character. She just got out of rehab, and so she was really struggling with, getting back on her feet. She got a work offer as a nanny for a very interesting family and boy. Something I really liked about this book is because it has drawings inside. So this boy likes to draw, but the drawings are very weird and disturbing and creepy. So, which I thought was really cool. Like we were the main characters seeing the drawings for the first time. That made the whole story and reading even more creepy because you were seeing the drawings yourself as well. But if you're looking for like a gripping thriller, definitely give Hidden Pictures a shot because you will want to read more types of thrillers like this afterwards. So it's very good. Okay, so the last one is a thriller as well. I'm trying to find it on my Kindle. My last 5-star read is Don't Believe Her by Nicola Sanders. I have read one other book from her before, and that was very good as well. This book had a lot of plot twists that I didn't see coming. The story is following Ellie, who is engaged to her best friend's brother, and the best friend, Carla, has been missing since they were 16 years old, and she has been missing ever since. And the story in the book is actually 12 years later, until one day Nick, her fiance, is announcing that Carla, so his sister and Ellie's best friend, is coming back. Like, it was super random, but obviously Ellie was super excited and happy that Carla was coming back home. So after that happened and Carla got back, a lot of weird stuff started to happen. Everything just felt off, and Ellie just felt like something isn't right, and nobody wanted to listen to her concerns. And at one point, Ellie was really convinced that this Carla isn't the real Carla. So yeah, it was a crazy book, but it was so good, and I think Nicola Sanders just never disappoints. So these are all the books that I've rated 5 stars so far, and I'm super excited for all the other books that I get to read. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment below with your favorite book of the year so far. I would love to see them. Bye!